Hey guys, this is Larry with Dead Nuts Outdoors, and this is the Mossberg 590 shockwave in 12 gauge. Okay guys, I've had this for a little over a year, and I've been toying around with it. You can see that the chamber is open, empty, and there are nothing in. So, anyways, I've had this for a little while. They do currently make a 410 and a 20 gauge version. I bought this thing when it hadn't been out too awful long. Just when I picked it up in the store, it just looked so cool, and just, I don't know, it just was just a neat piece. I've seen a couple guys at the range shoot it, so I went out and I got one. First impressions of it, when I first got it, it is a hand cannon. Since then I have put a texture on the grip here. Helped a lot. I did obviously remove the corn cob forend, and if you work a little bit on the mag pull forends, they will go on here. You have to do a little cutting with a Dremel tool, but I like the way this feels a lot better, and I think it looks a little better, but that's just my opinion. There's nothing wrong with the corn cob. It has that nice strap, and you do need it, depending on which load you shoot. Like I said, standard birdshot, you know, as long as you hold it the way they say to hold it, you can aim it, you can shoot it. I've seen some of the guys down here shoot it with double aught. Those guys are men. That's all I have to tell you. They get out here and they run these things. Actually, I've seen them do it in some of the fun match 3-gun competitions out here. They're a lot braver than I am. But overall, this is just a really cool little gun. Home defense? Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's so small. You can wield this thing around. Again, you know, you have to be careful and just grip the gun properly when you shoot it. Otherwise, you might end up with some broken teeth, whatever. But one of the cool things that's came out for these that I really think that's made a huge difference is the Opsol mini shell adapter. It's a little plastic piece. It goes right in your breech, and it lets the little Aguila mini shell cycle pretty well flawlessly in this gun. I have shot probably 50 or so through this one, not one feed issue. They make them in standard birdshot. You can also get them in double aught buck with number 4 mixed together, which is a cool little round. And then you can get them in slugs as well. And it does hold 5+1 with the standard 2 3/4 rounds. With the Aguilas, it is actually 8+1. So I mean, you know, 8+1 with this in the house, really, I mean, if you need any more than that, there's a problem. The first thing I wanted to show you here is a little bit of a shell comparison. Now these are the Aguila mini shotgun shells, and a size comparison, here's a 2 3/4 inch birdshot. So you can see you can get quite a few more of these in your tube than you can with your standard shells. Now what makes that possible is this little rubber adapter. It's called the Opsol adapter. This one's the 2.0 Flex. I guess it's the newer version. You can catch these on eBay for less than $15 shipped. That's what I paid for mine. Now, the other thing I want to show you is the installation of this thing. Okay, again, gun is clear. Nothing in. Okay, we're going to put the safety on. And I want you guys to watch this very carefully, okay, because it's critical. It's done. It's that hard. This thing's in there pretty good. You pretty well got to get a pick or something underneath this to pull it out. But it's in there. I mean, it's not coming out. And that's how easy it is to put it in. Now, okay, I'm going to load this up, and I want to show you the cycle on it, just to let you see how easy it does cycle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is 8. So easily 8 plus 1. Now, safety is on. I'm going to rack this through and just show you how easy they cycle through. Gun is clear. Downrange, drop the hammer. It cycles fantastic. So let's get some of them in here. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the recoil difference between the standard birdshot number 6, 2 3/4, and then I'll show you one of these, and then we'll just run a few through here. Since I do already have the opsaw in here, I'm just going to breech load the standard birdshot 2 3/4. Now, the Aguila. And you notice I was holding that different. I really didn't have to hold that hard at all with the Aguila. The recoil is just night and day difference. This thing is just so fun with those. So we had a couple of those that didn't go down. We can't go out like that, so I just grabbed a couple more. Standard birdshot 2 3/4. So the 590 shockwave in 12 gauge. Would I recommend it for home defense? Absolutely. Would I recommend it for a front range toy? It takes a little getting used to. You got to hold on to it if you're going to shoot standard rounds through it. But yeah, it's just absolutely, it's a fun firearm. It's just a lot of fun to get out here with this. Would I recommend the opsaw adapter? Yes. If you're going to own this, you need the opsaw adapter. Those mini shells are just phenomenal, especially if you're going to use this in home defense. You know, it not quite doubles your capacity, but you know, you get quite a few more in there. And like I said, the recoil is just so much more manageable. Like I said, again, they do have this in a 20 gauge and a 410, which I'm sure those are fantastic. When I can get my hands on one, I'll get on here and I'll do a comparison video. But for right now, these things can be had. I've average of about $350. I've seen them as low as $288 on sale at some places, but don't expect that everywhere you go. It definitely it's a lot of gun for the money, and it's a lot of fun to get out here at the range with it. So I'm Larry with Dead Nuts Outdoors, and guys, whatever you're into, don't stay inside, get outdoors.